and gentlemen, and welcome to the Vobes show. Well, the Vobes kitchen.
Yeah.
The lovely Julia is here.
Hello.
Hello, lovely Julia.
Hello.
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 And we are live in the Vobes kitchen, ladies and gentlemen, because Monday is cook day. It's what can we muscle up today? It's what we said Friday. Was it Friday we said? Yeah, we kind of...
It was.
Yeah.
It was Friday.
It was Friday. And we said that that's what we're going to do. So I've moved the camera, the lights, the equipment and everything into the kitchen and
Trying to share the show.
trying to share the show on a phone. It's all coming out. That's it. There it is. Let's make sure that there's people out there. Oh, look at that. Cynthia Walder, Claire Leach, James DeWill, Mark English. Mark English in Miami. Hello, Mark English. We saw you. I watched you in Miami the other night. Couldn't watch all of it. I'm sorry. I had to go and do some stuff. I had some yawning to do. But otherwise, did watch all of it. Brendan Potts, Clen Johnson.
Clen?
I don't know, somebody.
So
Steve
you were-
Pilfold, good evening. James DeWill, Anne Osborne, David Carey, Claire Leach, and the list goes on. Many others. Her Majesty the Queen, Prince Philip, members of the royal family. Maya, slightly further from my eyes, so I can't read this. The lovely Julia, she's out there. Hello, lovely Wait. Matthew Holdsworth, hello Matthew, lovely to see you there. Ian Beddoes, James DeWill, hope everybody is fine. Pam Earnshaw, Andy Joy, Graham Whittington and many more. If I haven't mentioned your name I will do my best.
Hello everyone.
We haven't got Steve, just so you know, haven't got the what's the name on.
We're relying on that and this.
Yeah, we're relying on both of us going to the comments as they come up, but you know we'll do our best anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the kitchen, the Vobes kitchen.
If you hadn't guessed.
If you hadn't guessed, and we said we're going to cook something. What are we going to cook, lovely Julia?
Well, we didn't decide before, did we, on Friday?
No,
we
I
have
think,
now.
Yeah, well, it was a soup, wasn't it?
Yeah,
definitely going to be a
An
soup.
autumnal soup. We were
Yeah.
hoping.
Well, and just before we start what we do, I should say, on the autumnal note, people may be interested to know, reserve Wednesday for you, 8 o'clock on the Vobes show, because, ladies and gentlemen, we will be live, not from this kitchen, but another kitchen. You know where it is.
Maybe.
Tell them.
The Regency Townhouse kitchen with Paul Couchman.
With the Paul Couch.
The one and only, loveliest Paul Couchman.
We're going to be broadcasting or streaming or whatever you want to call it from, hopefully, fingers crossed if it all works and there's signal I can get the modem to do its thing, from the historic kitchen of the Regency Townhouse in Hove, 8 o'clock, and we're going to be cooking a pumpkin pie. I say we're going to be cooking
Pumpkin pie?
pumpkin pie.
Oh, right.
Like we had,
Cool.
I believe, like we had
Oh, yes, it was one of the tarts,
at
wasn't it?
at one of the tarts. That's right. It's pumpkin tart then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of.
Basically.
That we had at Dine Like a Servant.
A topless pie.
A top... Ding dong. Wibbly wobbly. So that's what we're going to be doing on Wednesday, and the pumpkin has been donated by the lovely Richard Suggett.
Aha.
And he is going to bring it along, and he's going to be there, and he's going to help as well. So it's a real incestuous programme on Wednesday night. But that doesn't get us though. We've only got an hour, so we better get cracking on, haven't we?
Yes,
Yes,
we had.
we had. So what we're going to do is a soup. We've only got a hob. You see here, we've got a hob. You can't see that, but actually, let me just show you, ladies and gentlemen. If I can find camera number 2. Here we go. Look at this. We have hob cam. So it's not the best quality thing, but because the camera is actually, well, obviously I'm pointing there, but if I keep pointing up there, it's just above the ceiling. You can't see it on that camera, but it is up there, I can assure you. Anyway, so it's on the it's taped up on the ceiling. Hello. One bald head. Oh, sorry.
Right.
Do it again. Ready, go. Ta-da! There we are. Live action for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's really cool.
Thrill a minute.
Thrill a minute. So now we've kind of looked at recipes, and we've sort of going to busk a bit. Now, lovely Julia, over there, if you look, we've got our prize ingredient. So we haven't told them what it is yet, have we?
No.
So if we shove that on there, they may not see until I cut to it. So ladies and gentlemen, have a look at this and see if you can guess what we are making.
Any ideas?
Any ideas?
Anyone know?
If you know, send it on a £5 note and we'll let you know if you're right. Get those orders in. Yes, I've had this in the oven for a while. I've baked something. One of my children are missing, by the way, now. I don't know where they are, but anyway, that looks like...
children?
Yeah, one of my children.
Missing.
But anyway, I baked this. It's not one of my children. I'm just jesting with you. Anybody guess what that is? Because I can't see the comments at all now, so
Yes, there we go. Roast peppers soup, says Steve Pilfold. And you would actually be 100% correct.
Correct! Yippee! Actually, to prove that you're correct, here is the correct noise. It's rather deafening there. So,
holy moly.
holy moly, sorry about that. Right, we better get cracking because these things take a bit forever and there's a lot of cutting to do.
Yes, there is. Right,
So yeah, that's our main
chopping?
ingredient. So we can shove that somewhere.
Oh, put it back over there then.
Yeah, shove it back over there, which is great. So what are we going to do? By the way, big hello to Eric and Bridget if they're watching. I don't know if they're there yet. We'll feature their things a bit later when we get this cracking.
Right.
So basically.
Shall I start chopping some stuff?
Yeah, start chopping some stuff and tell people what it is you're chopping.
Chopping some garlic.
Yes. So I was going to move this is basil. Ah, basil. That's right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Manuel.
You did not disappoint.
Oh, good. I did not disappoint. You can see the sea between the land and the sky. What do you expect from a hotel bedroom window? Hanging gardens of Babylon, herds of wildebeest, etc., etc. So that's basil. Manuel, yeah, shush. We've got some celery. We've got some garlic cutting. Garlic. We've got a red pepper sweet, red pepper thing. And a tin of chopped tomatoes. So I'm going to put the chopped tomatoes into the can, here we go, into the can of worms. I'm going to put this in, as you can see there. So that's all ready. It says also we need some stock, vegetable stock. Well,
Got any?
yeah, I haven't got vegetable stock, but I've got some chicken stock. Is that okay?
Should have said I'd brought some, but never mind.
But that's, yeah. Whatever. I don't know where I put it, that's the trouble. Oh, here we are.
There.
So this is a bit of vegetable stock. Presumably that needs some water in it. You mix it up with water, don't you?
What?
What?
Oh, yes, normally you mix it with boiling water.
Yeah, so I probably need to add a little bit of boiling water and this vegetable stock.
Should I get a mug and just mix it in that?
I've got, I'm going to go and fill this up. Can I squeeze past it? Careful now. Ooh, ooh, steady. Matron. Oh, now I've just got to cross in front of the camera because actually my sink is over here. And so is my jug. It's all very okay, sorry. It may look deeper here, but there's actually about 6 inches. That's all I need. Stop that.
This is
Stop
all
it.
the room I got.
You got a little bit of room. So I'm going to put this on the boil. So I'm going to put that on the boil. I need to light the stove. So I do have a special stove lighter. Can you see that? There it is. Light the stove and get this going. I'll come to your comments in a minute, ladies and gentlemen.
Can you smell the garlic?
I can smell the garlic. Can you smell the dead mouse? Oh, you might not hear anything for a bit because the kettle's on.
What?
I said you might not hear nothing because the kettle's on. Painting the kettle black. I'll just go over to some of the comments whilst you're doing the chopping.
Yeah, so
Turned into the wrong programme, says Robert Crosser.
Steve Pilfold says, big jugs you've got there, Richard.
Yes, I know. Look at them. Bobbly, bobbly. Stop it. I don't know how much. Do you think 1 or 2 of these knobbly stocks?
2.
2?
That's fine.
Excuse me, I've got another one over here.
Actually, it probably only needs 1.
1? Seeing as it's chicken.
Yeah, we don't want that close to the road. Ian Meadow says, it's a rat. No, it's a pigeon.
So I'm going to, this is kind of Fanny Craddock's way of cooking, in as much as it's a bit made up on the spot at the moment. Soup. It's going to be fantastic soup. We've got celery going in now. Now I don't know whether we have to, do we have to sort of pan fry some of these ingredients before they go in? What do you normally do?
I would have, yeah.
Yeah, well I can do that.
Okay. You got another little pan?
Yeah. What would you like? A saucepan, frying pan?
The frying pan will be fine.
Frying pan, righto. You have to be careful with these because they look, there's a tendency here. Oh, blimey.
That sounded... Ow!
Yeah, it did.
Well, you banging your own head with it.
Yeah. Banging yours? Not on.
No, it's not in the contract.
Right, so that way it heats both up at the same time, which is handy. Do you think I need to put the soup, this bit, the, what do you call that?
Stock, yeah,
the stock straight into there?
Chuck it in. Yeah. Gordon Ramsay we ain't.
Luckily, because we don't swear on this show.
Well, I could swear, just like him, but I won't.
No. I've got some bread rolls, ladies and gentlemen. I've got some bread rolls, lovely bread rolls. Bread rolls, lovely bread rolls here.
Come and get your bread rolls here.
Bread rolls, look at that, nice, isn't it? You can't have that yet. So now I need a little bit of olive oil. I was going to do my Popeye impression then, but I can't remember. How does Popeye speak?
I can't imitate it.
About that much of olive oil. You get a lovely young lady called Olive and you squeeze her over your pan. Very essential. Do you think a bit more olive oil or is that enough?
Teeny tiny.
Yeah, shove it in. Here's a spoon of woodenness.
Spoon of woodenness.
Yes.
Yay.
Ooh, I'm just going to plop that down there. So, let's see what your comments are. Who has made soup before? That is the question we want to know. Because if you've made soup before, we may be asking your help. So we've got pan of oliveness going on here. Do you want these sweating?
Hang on.
Waiting for the onion.
Might as well put them all in together.
Terry Wood says, evening chefs. Good evening to you, Terry.
Evening.
Lovely to see you. Glenn Johnson says he's got frozen. Yeah, no surprise. Not frozen this end. Red pepper soup.
Let it go.
Says,
let
don't
it
swear. We certainly won't be swearing. What are you making? Says Dan Thompson. Pan fry onion and garlic. Yes, that's what we're doing, Joe. Pan frying the onion and garlic. I haven't got any more comments, but I've got, hang on, I made soup before, I made soup before I think most people have.
Yeah, most people have made soup, I think. Well, I say most people, but there are quite a few people who've never cooked, so I don't think they've made soup.
Clearly it says me. I've made butternut squash soup. Do you know,
that was an option today.
We nearly made that, didn't we? But, just going to take this off because it's going to burn over. I might just turn that down.
I was going to say, does it turn down?
It does turn down, it turns right down. Right, yeah, we don't want to fill the area. I haven't got one of those aerosol things, fire extinguisher things. Oh, spitting now. How are we doing? We got some stuff that can go in?
Getting there.
You're getting there. Wait, patience with those. I've got black pepper, of course, we've got to put a bit of black pepper in. It's always good. I always put a bit of food with my black pepper,
yeah.
As you know. No gallery today, by the way, in case you're wondering, if you're sitting there on the edge of your seat thinking, oh, where's the gallery?
Yeah, no, I did put one together, but I forgot to email it.
No, I wouldn't worry, I hadn't got the chance to...
yeah, you didn't go, oh, where's my gallery?
Where's my gallery? Where's my... Actually, I'm just going to pan the camera around a little bit. Can I just
you go play with the camera.
Yeah, you can play with the big boys.
Going on chopping.
You play with the chopping. I'm just going to pan this, just a net snicker leg, because you're sort of on the edge of screen. There we go.
It's a heavy chopping portion.
It is a heavy chopping board. I got the heaviest one I could. Oh, listen to the sizzle. Sorry.
I'm starting to go now from the onions.
I'll get the spoon in there. I
The
suppose
red onions are supposed to be less ouchy than the white ones.
Yeah. Ouchie.
Certainly doesn't feel that way today.
Say what, sorry?
It hurts.
It hurts, I'm so sorry. So in goes the garlic, and then we're going to put in the celery, and we're 8:15 here in the UK as we speak. So they're sweating away nicely. I'm sweating a little bit too, to be fair. Look at that. Lovely. I think the black pepper is good. Could just do probably a bit more, but...
Cool.
What?
Because we not adding until like later.
Yes. I was only jesting with the black pepper. I didn't really put any in. I just swiveled it over there like this. Nothing fell in. No.
I can see bits in there.
No, that's just bits of the ceiling.
No, it's not!
Oh, Oh, Lenny,
You know what black pepper, crack that pepper with a pepper looks like? Yeah, that one.
And him, and his brother, and his
Yeah.
sister, but his mother couldn't make it because she's got a wooden leg. That's how it works. Let's see what massages are coming. I just wanted to see if Eric is out. Is Eric and Bridget out there? Because we want to.
I've seen Eric out there.
Oh, Eric, are you there? 40 Towers has been taken over by the lovely Vobes and the lovely Julia. Parsnip and nutmeg soup, says Vicky Allam, is nice and warming.
I'd say it sounds good.
That sounds very good. Mark Lamb says, good evening, thought I turned into MasterChef. Well, very easily could have turned in. We are...
Tuned.
Yes, tuned, sorry, or turn... you didn't turn in. No, mate, it's turning in now. Yeah, tuned. I tried curry parsnip soup, says the lovely Claire Leach. David Carey says, it's bread for dripping us in Lancashire OAPs. Nice. Cooking with a glass of wine, says James de Will, how novel. Cooking with a glass, without a glass of wine. Oh yes, sorry, without. We're cooking with tea.
We don't do wine, really. Only when we're tasting it.
Only when we're speaking.
What?
We wine up. Wine. So, if I still haven't seen Eric. You've seen Eric.
I did see him there.
Eric and Bridget. We went. Now the reason we're mentioning Eric and Bridget is because the lovely Julia and I went up to Biddenden and then to Betherston.
Yeah.
On Saturday. We had a fantastic time with Adrian Lidgett. I don't know if Adrian's out there, but we had a fantastic time. You fed a cow.
Yeah.
Your thumb.
Oh, yeah.
We had a look around a beautiful farm. We fed some sheep. We looked at a load of cows, all sorts of different kind of cows. And then we went over for a barbecue with Eric and Bridget, who are from the Behave people, from Ella's Beehive, and they were very nice, very generous people. And when we left, they gave us a whole load of goodies.
As if they hadn't, showered us with hospitality and warm welcoming and stuff like that enough as it was.
Absolutely, it was so delightful.
Loads of delights for us. Thank you so much.
They gave us a little brown envelopes
That's
here.
yours or mine? Mine.
That's yours. With a whole load of interesting stuff in it. So
now or in a minute?
yeah, I'd do it now because we. Is that ready then?
No, they do need a few more minutes.
Do you want to put that in yet?
I don't know. I've never.
I would sweat those as well.
I don't know.
Or are you going to boil them
Well,
in the soup?
I don't know.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which way are you going to go? Flip it left or flip it right?
Screw it.
Screw it. There we go. That'll be all
going
right.
in.
Marvellous. There we go. That's fantastic. Yeah, I've done it both ways. Sorry, there. And also, ladies
It's
and
enough
gentlemen.
about your private life.
Yeah. Look at that. Gives it a bit more colour, doesn't it? And the soup is all about colour, which is why we've got a load of plum tomato. Do you want to show those things off now?
Okay.
So let me come back over here. So now we are a bit far away. You might want to just sneak a bit nearer the camera actually, because you can't see very well. But so anyway, they were very generous. So tell us what the first item is.
First item is some jam, specially made. With a specially made label. It's Blackberry Unicorn Jam. Check that out.
Blackberry Unicorn Jam, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Put that in your pipe and smoke some of it.
I'd rather put it on toast and eat it.
Oh, okay.
Actually.
That looks delish.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, thanks, Eric and Bridget.
Homemade, of course.
Homemade, delicious.
Yeah. This awesome little piece of honeycomb.
Oh yeah,
Really
that's
cool.
genuine. That is a genuine piece of honeycomb with honey
Check
still
that out.
in
You
it.
see the caps on and everything. And yeah, there's a load of unused
Load of
hexagons.
unused hexagons that the bees could have filled, but Eric pulled it out before they had a chance. Absolutely
I
fantastic.
can't close it now.
Ah,
Also got some beeswax.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
useful to run into zips and things. to
or
make
on
them
heads
smooth.
to polish.
Well, not with this one.
No, you could polish your own. I could polish my head with it. You know, give it a good buff up.
Look at this cute little
But
candle.
not with yours. No, cool.
Kitty candle. Kitty candle.
The candle out of beeswax. What else did you get?
I got this.
Oh yeah, this is really
funky,
cool.
Right. You guys may have seen it cropping across the internet, the eco-friendly food wraps. So you've got a bowl of food that you want to put in the fridge.
Like a cheese or something?
All that, yeah. So you'd say you've got a bowl of food, you put it over, wrap it round, and it seals, like that.
And the thing is, it's ordinary cloth that's been soaked in this special, treated, that's the word.
Treated with beeswax.
With beeswax. The wax.
I think there's a couple of other oils in there to help keep it sanitary.
Yeah, it stops it going rancid, doesn't it?
Yeah, how cool is that?
And it's unicorn shaped.
I wanted one for ages, but just never actually
got round to it.
Or made one. So, thank you! And last but not least, this is from Ella. I've seen them all over the internet, and I really liked it, but I just didn't buy one myself. Ah!
Jam made from unicorns, says Joe.
So when you put hot water in this all goes rainbow colours. Rainbow Maine. Thanks, Ella. I love it. Thanks.
So there we go.
My goodies.
How fantastic is that? That's so generous. It's so nice. Thank you so much.
I'll use that next time.
So I'm thinking that this is sort of ready enough, don't you? Have a little inspection and see what you think.
That looks about right.
That looks really cool, doesn't it?
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so what we'll do is I've got to find where I put the other pan. Oh, here, underneath the bread. Underneath the arches. So we're going to shove that back on.
That in there.
Obviously you can add all sorts of bits and pieces to the soup. We haven't yet got the main ingredient in. We've got to do something to the main ingredient, chop it up.
Yes, we've got to peel the skin off and chop it.
And chop it. Yeah. Why do we have to peel the skin off? To get rid of the brown burning stuff?
Yes, I presume so.
Right, okay. Just stuck in the fridge.
In the fridge?
In the sink. So this is looking really cool. Perhaps a dash of salt would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
There's
whatever.
a big load of salt over there. Sorry about that. I'm making you do all the work. Was that it? Oh, salty!
Too little, too much!
Too little, too late, too much. Okay, so we got that. So now,
I'm not sure how to peel this.
I don't know.
You know.
Do you really need to peel it, or just the back bit's going to be...
It's not coming off, so I'm just going to chop them as it is.
Why don't we...
Well, because we're going to
Yeah.
zhuzh it
Oh, you're
anyway,
going to zhuzh it anyway. Why don't we shove that on here,
Yeah.
and then we can cut it. So, I don't know how much, you can't really see this. Now, I haven't got a second camera, unfortunately, to be able to go over to, I don't know if you can see a little bit of this going on the corner of your screen. These are the peppers, which before the show I put them in for about 45 minutes in olive oil just to bake, and then it says in the book or on the various recipes to let it just stand still. You're supposed to take it out and put it on something else, but with no time. You're all right.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch it. It's
Managing
a bit greasy. Do you want me to get a shot of this? So yeah. So now all Julia's got to do now is do all the work.
Okay.
Now we've got rosemary as one of our herbs, or we've got basil. Manuel, thank you so much. It's not a rat. It's not a rat. It's a pedigree Siamese hamster, or whatever it is he says. Yeah. So what would you like? Basil. This is from Eric, by the way. It's a little bit of Bridget actually did all the chopping on this. A little bit of rosemary, or a bit of basil, or both.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Why not?
A little bit of both. Okay. Well, I'll let you. Aye, we don't mind a little bit of
I know nothing.
You know that.
I know nothing.
You know nothing? What they're doing in the kitchen then. Oh yeah, now the little zizzer. I'll have to go in the other room and get the little zizzer, because the little zizzer...
Zhuzh.
Oh, sorry, the zhuzh.
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 It zhuzhes, doesn't zizz.
Oh, it doesn't zizz, it zhuzhes. Fair enough. So, what are they cooking? Asks Nikki Jess. Rosalind Hamble has popped in. Hello Rosalind, lovely to see you, thanks for coming in. Dan Thompson says, I think basil will go better. Yeah, it did say basil in the recipe. I think, yeah.
Should we save rosemary for another time?
We'll say rosemary, we'll save in you for another time. So I think that's a good idea. Thanks Dan. Ian Beddoe says, it's no wonder Georgie went abroad for some good food. Oh, thanks very much. She's gone all the way to New Zealand. She didn't like Old Zealand much. Both herbs would be fine, says James DeWill. Conflict of opinion now. Steve Pilfold says, I put basil in the given tomato base. It's a bit late for that. We'll have to add it at the end. All the celery is going in the soup. Is the celery going in the soup? Yes, it is. Vicky Allen asked that. Rosemary with lamb. But not just lamb. Paul and Suzanne Watts are saying they're liking this. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry. That's all coming. It does look nice, I have to say, and it does smell. Do you think I need to turn that up? Because it's a bit... I'm going to turn that up a fraction.
Fraction. Really wish you finished your words.
Yeah, so...
Marv.
Yeah, Marv.
Alas.
I'll turn it up just a frax. Shun. I don't want to get there and you think that I'm just one of those old duffs. Duffers who doesn't finish their sentences. So that's all going. I guess it just needs to sort of fruition and boil and do whatever it needs to do. I've nearly done that. I'll go get the zizzer shortly. Coriander, says Robert Crosser. That would have gone. I haven't got coriander. Richard Suggett says you could have all those herbs growing outside your house. Yes. The only thing I was thinking about, will they not get polluted from all the diesel particulates driving past my house? I'm not very keen on... I have enough dust.
You know we're breathing all that in anyway.
I know, and it's not good for my lungs because I've got this lung disease. I've had both my lungs removed as a child because I had trouble breathing with them. I kept inflating them up and then deflating them, and the doctor was very concerned. He said, God, in, out, every day you come in and then you go out, and I haven't spoken to you yet. Kevin Hall. Hello, Richard. Kevin Hall here. Hello, Kevin. He says, practice when you practice what you preach, Mr. Vobes, regarding using correct words. Yes, thanks very much. Will do. We'll try to do. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Yes. So my wife, says Steve Pilfold, makes a mean coriander salad with curried stuff. Not necessarily curry, but dried curried chicken. I don't think you're supposed to say that. I apologise if I've offended somebody at that precise moment. Hand washing moment. We have the hand washing machine over there, which is called a standpipe. Comes out of the road and gushes natural, beautiful water, aerated as it falls to the ground.
Are you still talking?
Well, you told me to use the correct words. I could have just shortened the sentence and said you washed your hands, but oh no. I'm going to go and get the zizzer. Or the zhuzher.
Would you put this in the bin while you asked then?
Well, it's all in your hands now. Go on and load me up. Thanks. Look, listen to that. It's hissing and
it's
bubbling.
Whistling.
I'm going to go and get the, whatever you want to call it, the zhuzher.
The zhuzher.
Zhuzher.
Not liquidizer. What is it? Blender. That's
Blender.
it. Hand blender. Yeah, I've had it a couple of years. It's doing quite well. I say a couple, I'm like 8. In fact, I think that's the one. Oh no, I've got a new one. My old one got melted by its first owner.
Oh.
Yeah, the new one. Oh, look at that.
I'm going to get rid of this. We don't need this, do we?
No. Can we get rid of this as well? Clear some space here.
Clearing the space, madam?
Yes.
Yes, sir, madam. Oh, hang on, that goes over here.
Oh, don't take it away then. It goes over there, leave it there.
And this goes up there in frigid. In the fridge.
Yeah.
Are you alright over there, or do you want to go over here?
Never mind. Make a change.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm the lovely Julia.
The lovely Julia.
Oh, you
I'm the
can't
lovely
see.
Richard.
I like your baldness.
Yeah, I like your purpleness.
Thanks. So we've got to wait a while that...
while it cooks.
Yeah. Any massages
Any
coming
massages?
up on the thing?
Going on the slow TV theme, you could do slow cooked stew next time, 8 hours.
Oh yes, actually, we could do that because we could do this. We could... Oh, let me get this in. I've got one of these.
There was a comment a while back from Maya saying that
We could stick the stuff in here and just do the show over 8 hours with the camera permanently on this. And
yes.
might not answer all those comments, however.
But Maya says that her mother makes a really good Jewish chicken soup. So what's that?
How many Jews do you have to put into the soup? Why is it? What's the difference when the Jewish version then? That's what I want to. Excuse you. That's what I want to know. We've done a fair bit of cooking on the show because we were at Emily Champion's and she cooked a curry. Richard Saget and I have cooked up many messes and a few successes, nice to say. And now the lovely Julia and I are cooking soup. And we're going to be cooking with the master chef, Paul Couchman, on Wednesday in the show, if everything works. So that will be interesting.
Apparently your kitchen looks very French, especially with the red onions over there.
I said it is we do cook from the French land, where you say in lots of different accents, you say c'est la vie.
Oh, we might actually need the chopper.
You need the chopper.
Or we can just tear these up.
Tear them.
Yeah.
I thought with this little plantation,
Yeah.
you could put this in your garden and grow basil.
Yep, I could. I keep killing them. Every time I bought one, I've kept it in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, kept it near the light in the kitchen.
I would replant it so it has
Yeah.
more so the seeds have got somewhere to go. I'm going to give this a bit of a taste now.
Wait. Taste test. You should have a separate spoon, Billy.
Why?
Because I may not have gotten my certificates, but I did work in a kitchen.
Oh right, did you? Tell everybody about the work you did in the kitchen.
I worked in Titchfield Mill.
That's right, you took the
18
paint
months.
off, didn't you? And prepared the wall for the... No, I'm only kidding.
No, I was
Oh, yummy.
I was
That's how scrummy that does.
started off as pot wash, working the massive industrial washing machine, dishwasher,
Oh yeah.
and then I ended up doing starters as well, and sweets as well as gopher. So yeah,
What did you go for?
anything they needed. Go for this, go for that. Ha ha ha.
We're just watching your marvellous hand control.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not quite as accurate as I'd have done with a knife, but never mind. It's done the job. Ish.
And you're mixing it up so I'll bung the comments back on.
Paul Couchman says, see you in our massive kitchen on Wednesday.
Yes.
I'm hoping I'll be able to make it. I mean, there is a chance that I might not, but
Oh,
I will let you know as soon as I can.
okay. Well, that would be
Oh, what are
lovely.
you done?
Glenn Johnson says that his phone is 20 seconds ahead of his PC. In other words, he's already seen us finish the meal and taste it before it's actually happened, which, Glenn, is amazing. I want a phone like that just before the lottery. Will Vobes need a hairnet, Paul? Yeah, thanks. Probably, because my beard, you know, grows prolifically. But it doesn't so much now because thanks to Eric, he sent me some special stuff. If I can just come in here. It's a tiny little tin, and I don't mean it to show on the camera, but if I show you this, using special... This is the label that I had given to me. I have to put it in here.
Oh, I see.
3-in-1. Beard balm, shaving balm, and bald head polish. Limited edition, the Bald Explorer. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. And he very kindly made me up a mixture, and it's in my tin. And here it is. Great load of head polish. Oh, actually, that's the Blackberry Unicorn Jam thing. Actually, I'll have to go back down here. Down into the bowels.
I would make some rude comment, but I'm not going to.
Here's the tin, but you can't see it there very clearly, but over here you can, and you can see that label is back on there, which is Fantastic. Actually, if I hold it like this, it's as big as the saucepan. You see that? That's the saucepan load. But actually, not. So that is for shaving, ladies and gentlemen. Is that too high? Want it a bit lower?
No, it's fine.
It's fine, okay.
We want it to cook.
So now it's 20, it's nearly 20 to 8, so
Oh my gosh.
I know, we've got to taste this and we've got to sample it. And we've
Have you
got
got
to
anyone still watching?
Yeah. People are watching, they just don't know how to comment anymore, in as much as they're so absorbed, you see, with the stuff. Dan says, I want some of that balm. Yes, Dan, it's perfect stuff.
Steve Pilfold says his head of unicorns likes the jam.
Yes, good. Put it in the ground so the seeds have somewhere to go. Love it. Put what in the basil?
No, that's what you said. Yeah, the basil.
Oh right, put it in the ground. So the roots, you mean, have somewhere to go?
That's what you meant, yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Emily Champion says, I should get my dad some. He's totally bald. Yeah, well, that's it. I'm totally bald, thanks. My dad is head of unicorns. He likes the jam. What? Oh, my head of unicorns likes jam. Oh, okay. We can see it in action. Can we see it in action? Yeah, one day I'll have to do a shaving show.
Have to do that.
That might be risky. I might end up cutting myself if you're there wielding one of those great big knives. You know.
I am not shaving you. No. I'm not doing that. That's not no.
It's not in your remit.
No.
No.
I will be there with the first aid kit.
Yes. And a bucket to
Dab
catch
up
the blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, well maybe we could do that. Where can I buy some, says Dan Thompson. You need to check out Ella's Beehive, which just put Ella's Beehive, it's either .com or .co.uk. Put it's ELA for Ella, and it's, I'm just looking to see if the website address is on here. Hang on a minute.
Ha. Paul Suzanne Watts says, if you use that stuff on your head, will you have a 50s beehive hairstyle?
Yeah, probably would, wouldn't you? ellasbeehive.com. ELAS Beehive. ELASbeehive.com. Put that in, www. And email Eric and Bridget and say, hey, I want some of that bald balm. Bald balm.
Bald balm.
That's what you want. Eric's there. Adjustable packaging, clever magic. There we go. Eric is actually watching. Nice to see you, Eric. So yeah, we're getting orders in for the bald balm. So that will be good. If you use that stuff on your head, will you get... Oh, you've read that one. Thank you. Turkish barbers. Emily Champion says she'll shave it. Yeah, she would. She's vicious. She is. She'll start the shaving on my neck and go upwards. Yeah, I've heard about people like her. Ella Beehive. Eric has just posted the address. There we go. Fantastic. Thank you very much. And Ella's Beehive has just posted it as well. Ella's Beehive is here. So obviously we bunged in a lot of balm into our soup. We're going to taste that. We've melted our beeswax sticks in there as well, just to give it that extra sort of gloopiness. So it's going to be really good. Just so Bridget knows, we haven't used your rosemary because the consensus was the basil. Thank you so much. Preferred it.
I know nothing.
Sybil, sorry, I haven't seen 40 Tales for so long I can't remember some of the key words. What's the one with the rat when he's going around?
I have no idea. Other people have quoted it at the beginning.
Oh, did they? Oh, that's all right. Hello, Richard, and love you, Julia. Thanks for the promo. No problem at all, sir.
Always a pleasure.
So, do you think it needs more water? Does it need zizzing? Does it need tasting?
I think it needs zhuzhing.
Zhuzhing? Let's plug the zhuzher in.
Yeah, and should we transfer it to the jug?
Yeah. Where is the jug?
Where'd you put it?
No, the jug is here, look, down there by your side.
Got it.
Now, it just so happens, ladies and gentlemen, I should have brought my crash helmet. That would have been quite fun. Shall I turn the gas off?
Yeah.
Just for the moment.
Turn it on,
Yeah, that's quite hot. I wouldn't touch that. It's a shame though, because we'd like to see the zhuzhing, wouldn't we? I wonder if I can just shunt this over a bit without damaging anybody. Ouch, Simon. Ouch! You mustn't say that out loud. That's a personal insult. Right. If you bung it there, when you zhuzh, we'll be able to see it. I'm back, says Matthew. Sorry, I was eating my dinner. Oh, right. It's very kind of you. Right, so we've got that. I'm just plugging in the zhuzher. The zhuzher is in, and in theory, does that go everywhere? Oh, listen to that. A moment where I have to be quiet. If I say anything, it'll just be drowned out by the.
Yeah. By the way, this is not how I melted the first one. Well, I didn't melt the first one.
What do you mean melt?
Well, the first one I had of these.
Oh.
These was like melted in. No.
Well, how did you melt
it?
It
got
in?
left in the pan. I'm not saying who did it. It wasn't me.
My God, you're proficient.
Well, I think that is zhuzhed.
That is zhuzhed. Oh wait, it's broke. Was that supposed to come off?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
you
all
can
right.
clean it.
Oh, there it goes. Should I chuck that in there?
No! I know you were kidding, but still.
Nip nip cozy. Right, so is that ready to eat, or is what do we do with it now?
Well,
Yes, I'm very well, thank you. Very kind of you to ask. Let me
It
get rid-
should-
Do you want this back?
we should simmer it for a little longer.
Okay, simmer.
Yeah.
How long
No,
have we
it's
got?
very thick, isn't it?
Yeah, do you want to add water
I
or
think we
anything?
should add a little bit. A little bitty.
Not too much though, because it's more of a broth then, isn't it?
Yeah.
The winter
Just
broth.
a little bit.
Ouch! Where's the winter warmer? The winter warmer, as I call the. And we just simmer. Put this on simmering mode. Do you know what? One of our next mini adventures, we'll have to go self-catering and cook live in the evenings
That'd be fun.
in a little, little apartment thing, and or camping or something.
Mm.
Camping might not be so easy because of lights and everything else, but and then we, depending on where we are, we cook to the local,
I've just realised something.
what's that?
We were supposed to retain some of the lumpy bits, put back in after we've used it.
Oh, to what, to keep it
So-
lumpy-ish?
Well, no, so that you've got a nice base and then you've got the lumpy bits. We didn't do that. It's a cream of.
I didn't get cream, by the way. Did you
Oh.
want cream?
No, we didn't need cream. Did we?
No, I didn't. That's what I didn't think.
That's weird.
Camera's starting to fall off the ceiling.
Well, we could put a little bit of milk in it if we want it a little bit creamy.
Well, it didn't say in none of the recipes that said milk or cream
Whoops.
or zhuzh, to be
But
fair.
this one doesn't mention cream, does it?
No, so I think we'll be all right. Or a narrowboat trip, says Vicky. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I really
We could
wanna
cook
do
on the
so.
narrowboat. That would be great. Put some sour cream. We haven't got any sour cream, I'm sorry to say. Don't forget. No, we haven't forgotten the rolls. They're here. We could butter them, I suppose. What do we do? Other than buttering them, we need to slice them in half.
Kniff.
Yes, big knife, please. That's knife. Thanks very much. Let me just check it works.
What am I looking for? Oh,
No, it works okay. Oh, look at that blood. Let's get rid of that. Right, now please. Ow! Don't do that when I'm cutting.
I didn't believe you.
No! You should have done, because I
I'm gonna.
lost a finger. Right, you've got to be very careful with that. I've got real butter somewhere. Can I have real butter? I'm not keen on Le pack.
Where is your real
Right
butter?
behind you over there. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, you can't see what I'm doing. Actually, I can just cut to the excuse camera. Where? I can't. Now the mouse doesn't work. Oops. I can't get the mouse to work.
Oh.
No, it's alright. I have to.
Glenn Johnson says he plugged in an HTML cable and PC is 5 seconds ahead of my phone. Made 25 seconds in one evening. Roy Croser says, yep, sour cream. Steve Pilfall says, Julia's face said, self-catering. Have we got enough to do on these trips? And Paul Hines says, break the bread, do not slice it. My pet hate. Arg.
You didn't see that, Paul? I broke it. Just the mouse wasn't working properly. Honest.
Arg, he said.
Sorry, Paul. Learning all the time.
I don't know, I've always sliced it, and I will always slice it.
Right.
I only break it when I can't find a knife.
I can't... What have you done with the butter? Look, it's gone.
Sorry, I ate it.
Oh, there it is. Look, over there.
What's it doing over there?
Well, it's making its way home.
Home
right.
to where? The cow?
Yeah. Poor old cow. Right, would you like to butter yours?
Yep.
With the old Lurry pack. Here we are, a little bit of butter
Like
camera.
a pack mine.
Oh, Lure packet. There we go, look at that. The butter is being glazed on. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the boiling. And as you know, this is a historic recipe. Actually, it's hysteric. It's a hysterical recipe, not a historical one. So that's you done. Oh, not quite done. Sorry.
Finished.
There we are. It's done. And now I'm going to do the same, but I'm going to use that real butter stuff of myth and legend, which I'm just going to quickly do. Now, I imagine Paul Couchman, you know, you probably don't like us using a knife to put the butter on. It's probably best to use our feet.
Paul Couchman. Hein.
Oh, Paul Hein. Was it Paul Hein who said?
Hein.
Oh, sorry, Paul Couchman. I thought it was the other Paul. So Paul Hein didn't like the cutting of the... Oh. Well, what can I say? It's not insulting. Not much. So, right, okay. So we need a couple of bowls. There's a couple of bowls
right
there.
Here.
Yeah, right there, just off the camera stick. And so, ladies and gentlemen... Oh yeah, should we... We need to put some space here.
We need space.
Right, is that hot?
So hungry.
Yeah, you want to. We're about to eat now.
Good.
Did you want a chair? Would you like a chair to sit? No, I haven't got a chair. Shall I? Is this ready?
Emily says if you had lost a finger, you definitely wouldn't have been able to poke your
non-eye. Yeah, that's true. Steve Polford says half the rolls, lightly grill them and place the two halves in a shallow bowl so they form the number 8 with the top and bottom slightly higher than the middle, and serve the soup over the middle like giant croutons.
Yeah, that's one way of doing it.
Yeah, we could do, but unfortunately these recipes only have one hob. So what we could do is take the things, the rolls, and shove them over there and eat it up that way. Right, we're ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, with 10 minutes to go, we have made soup live in front of your ears, which is an amazing achievement for us, because we haven't done that together before. This is too hot to handle, but I'm going to...
Got a
what?
oven glove.
No.
Do you know what this is?
No, an oven glove.
You should.
You can't really see it, but we're going to pour those into the mugs, into the cups, into the bowls even.
If I move that, so that could shove this way maybe?
Oh yeah. I've got the bowl cam on at the moment,
Bowl, oh I see.
just for the pouring out of the bowls. And then I'll try and move this, so then people can see. Whoops.
Yep, I got it.
Got it? Okay. That can go right over there. So there we are, that people can now see using metronome
I
colour.
suppose you've got a ladle.
I've got a ladle, yes.
Ooh.
I once used to play on a ladle.
I can't see no ladle.
Well, when I say a ladle, yeah, do it that way.
They're a little bit messy this way. Ow!
It's got a nice gloopy plop sound
Yes.
as it goes in. There we are. Now, we hope that that's going to be really tasty. Well done, you!
And you?
And so, yeah, between us, we have cooked soup. I don't know why I'm sounding like it's a surprising thing.
This is amazing.
Would you like a clean spoon? There's a clean one over there. I have this old grabby old thing.
That's a massive
That's a
one.
massive one. There we go.
Okay, you did it.
He did it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's probably too hot to try, isn't it? But let's put our bread in the middle. We haven't got chairs here. Don't worry, Julia's washing up. So, no wonder my house is such a mess. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. Let's have a look and see what the messages are. Have you enjoyed the cooking show? Would you like us to do more adventurous things? That's the question. We'd like to do more doing things shows rather than just sitting there and talking. Doing things shows, I think, is the key. Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Quick, let's go to the Basil cam. Thank you so much. Yes, there it is. Oh, look at that. We mentioned it in the war, but I think we got away with it. Thank you. That's Marv. So there it is. Oh, the smell. That basil smell just hit me. Did it hit you?
It's on my finger. I just picked some.
Yeah, but it just...
It's got a good smell, hasn't it? Nice, fresh, clean smell.
Let's get the comment page up. There we are. So, Steve Pilfoy says the shelves at the back are so eclectic in content, it's amusing. No alphabetical or colour coordinated spices. Oh no, tin fruit cocktail, chickpeas and Nesquik. Yes, thanks very much. That's baked beans upside down. We've got
some raw honey.
Raw honey from Callum. You've got coffee. Yes, you've got Nesquik. That's, I don't know what that is.
Wheeled honey.
Wheeled honey. Fruit cocktail. Coffee. This is green pesto. You've got Lyle's black treacle. You've got golden treacle. And yes, it's just a little bit random in here.
Oh, Cheryl says she loves Julia's cooking. She's always been good at feeding people. Thanks, Cheryl.
Yeah, that's lovely. What a lovely
you
thing
seem to like my food, so...
Yeah, I do. You do.
All right.
You do. Actually, one you could do, but it takes so long, is your gammon.
Oh,
that's a hob dinner. Wonder if we could do...
We can make a film about it, but can't do it on live, unfortunately.
Yeah, because how long does it take?
It's not that amazing to make a film about
it. Paul says, yes, cook in the New Forest again. Oh yeah, we'll have to go where there's a nice little couple of caravans. You know, those old gypsy caravans, and do some cooking, that sort of thing. Yeah, that would be...
I do love the New Forest. I've been there for so long.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, eclectic thing, looks very good. Enjoy washing up.
Pink job?
Pink job, what does that mean?
Glenn, you should know better than this.
What does pink job mean?
Well, some people like to joke that pink jobs are for girls and blue jobs are for boys.
Oh.
No!
Don't wind her up, I'm gonna...
You put me on my high unicorn now,
yes.
And he's standing on his soapbox and everything.
Don't let us sit on the horn. The unicorn's horn is not a good place. Alex did you just whip me? Well done, says Alex Whitlock. Hope it's yum. On the whole, we wouldn't want to miss the talkie shows. By the way, basil is delicious. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I couldn't do a doing show all the time, but just trying to zizz up. What do you say?
Zhush.
Trying to shush up the shush.
Oh my God! Did you see that pig run through that way?
Yeah, I did. Great big honker.
Cute little curly tail.
But it's just been nice to do some different things, and you know, we're open to suggestions and all that sort of stuff. Well done, says Paul Hine to you too. That's great. Marvellous. Okay. So thanks, Anne. She says it looks good. Shall we try some?
Yes.
Still very hot. So now I like to dip a bit of this bread roll.
Now we'll break it.
We're breaking it now. We're breaking bread together. How about that? Isn't it?
How about it?
How about it? Because we're hungry, that's why. It's a shame there's no flavour. I'm getting taste delicious.
I was going to say, wait, you haven't put any pepper in? Well,
I haven't put any pepper in other than that tiny little bit at the beginning. And remember, it's got peppers in it.
Feeling all right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, but they're not black peppers. They're not the little seedy peppers.
That's nice. That's really nice. There is a few lumps in there, which is good. It gives you that little bit of crunch. I mean, not that they're not cooked, but you know, that missed the zizz, the zhuzh. The zhuzh? Did I get that right?
Missed the zhuzh.
What do you think? You're the more experienced of the three of us.
Oh, I like it. What? No, I've got one in there. Got one in my apron.
What do you think of that?
I like it.
Want some black pepper?
Get it away.
Just needs a little bit of black pepper.
Ha! Bowl's hot.
So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That's kind of it, really.
Glenn says I'm welcome to his new engine. Yeah, do a really good job too.
Not very hot, ladies and gentlemen. I just had a very hot moment. But,
Anyways.
not... Emily Champion says not clunch. Nice crunch, not clunch. But it is moist.
Moist.
And that's how you want your soup at the end of the day.
Generally, yeah.
You want to keep it so it's not too dry and powdery. Which some of those cup soups, I've had some of those by those people who make them who are no longer married. You know the people who I mean? They used to be married and now they make cuppa soup. They're usually blokes, unmarried blokes who have cuppa soup.
Bachelors.
Yeah, bachelor's cuppa soup, they're the ones. I didn't want to sort of give them any marketing.
Oh well.
And I tried having some of their soup and you put it in a cup and it's just powder. And you only, you know, it's not, I like it a bit more moist than that. But yeah, so we've had a lot of fun. We've got a lot of clearing up to do. Well, I've probably got a lot of clearing up to do. Not only the washing up, but all the technical stuff.
Well, while you're clearing up the studio bits,
you can sit and eat soup. Yeah, I know. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a bit of fun.
Yeah.
If you'd like to see more stuff, do make your suggestions. Send me an email, richard@vobes.com, if you've got some ideas. We're going to be live on Wednesday, not from this kitchen, but from the historic kitchen at the Regency Townhouse. Fingers crossed if the modem works and get our signal. Cooking pumpkin tart. And Richard Suggett has very kindly generously donated a pumpkin that he's grown. We'll show you a video of that because he's been taking some video of it. It starts off this big and ends up that big. In fact, they've been using Richard Suggett's pumpkins for the last 20 years as barrage balloons. They're that big.
For 20 years?
Yeah, and Richard's very proud of his barrage pumpkin balloon. So do check that out, Veg Grower Podcast and Barrage Balloon Maker of Pumpkins, which is very good. In the meantime, tomorrow's video, just so you know, if you want to check out on the Bald Explorer, is a second whiz around Car Shorten. Car Shorten. I keep wanting to call it Carl, as in the name. Car Shorten. And we go and look for a grotto. Bet you didn't know there was a grotto in Car Shorten. Well, maybe you did. Well, that's what we go and look for, and that's in tomorrow's show. But from us here, now I can't do if you hear that music.
One more thing though.
Yeah, wait, don't go nowhere. Stay put, sit.
Fajita.
Oh yes, fire heater. Not fire heater, for what did you say?
Not fire, not fajita. Just fa.
For God's sake.
Fajita.
Fajita.
Anyway.
Anyways.
It wasn't as funny as it was supposed to be.
Fajita.
You did it.
Can we cook those fajitas?
Yeah, we can do that.
Fajitas?
we can cook those fajitas, yeah.
In the winter, I shall have some good fire heaters going. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, use the size of the pumpkin doesn't matter, apparently. Depends how much soup you want to make. How big your tart is. Steve Buford says, poor old Carl Schwalton keeps getting unsolicited name checks. Who's Carl Schulten? Oh, Carl, yes. I read it by the words, thank you. Good night, Richard and Julia, says Kevin Hall. Good night, Richard. Good night, Julia. Good night, Kevin.
Good night, Kevin.
Very nice to see you. I love making pumpkin pie, says Emily. Pumpkin on steroids, says Eric. Yes, we should get some of those. And it's not the biggest I have, he says, Richard Suggett. Yes, he does bigger than barrage balloons. 8.3 kilogram pumpkin. Put that in your pipe and sleep on it, Morrison's. So there we go. So thank you very much. Thanks to the lovely Julia for coming in and doing the wonderful thing.
I hope I didn't bust anyone's eardrums with that. No!
No! You didn't.
Oh,
and thank you for watching. We've had a laugh. I'm going to play the opening thing as our end thing, so that will be it. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and goodbye. We're going to eat our soup now.
Have a good evening.
Good evening. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.